Hey guys, G54023. I've been getting some pretty odd questions about my Desert Eagle and my Desert Eagle review vid. And some of the most, I guess, annoying ones are, why would I waste my money on a 44 Magnum when I could have bought a 50 AE? That's kind of a dumb question if you ask me. Sorry to be so blunt, but it is. I mean, if you want a 50 AE, go for it. If you want to foot the bill for the ammo, that's fine. I'm not going to do it. That's just me. I bought this for practical reasons, not to say, just, whoa, look at my big gun, I'm just a badass. You know, no. I bought this gun to deer hunt. I live in the Midwest, and I do a lot of deer hunting, and that's the reason I bought this pistol. I'm not really partial to revolvers. That's why I didn't buy a 44 Magnum revolver. I like semi-autos, and I love the looks of the Desert Eagle. I think it looks, it's the second type of cool thing, as Nothing Fancy would say. You know, it just turns me on. You know, I just love the lines and everything of it. So, I guess four main reasons. The first one being practicality. You know, it would kind of all tie into all the next three. And the first one is availability, ammo availability. You know, can you go into Walmart and buy 50 AE ammo? I don't know about yours, but I can't. So I went with the 44 Magnum. Second, cost. This stuff is expensive. This 50 AE ammo, last time I checked, it's been a while, but it was $30 to $35 for a box of 20. That's like up there around like 500 Smith & Wesson territory. And that's just way too freaking expensive for what I want to do with it. And when you can buy 50 44 mags and have over double the ammo, you know, in a box for less than that. You can pick up a box of 44 Magnums for around 28, 29, 30, depending on what kind of ammo you buy. You know, under 30 bucks, possibly. So, that's the second reason. And the third reason, it doesn't really apply to everybody, I guess, but the magazine availability. Like, unless I'm ordering a big order of something from Cheaper Than Dirt or anything like that, if I find a magazine for this thing in a gun shop, I'll pick it up, because I don't like paying $8, $10 for shipping on something that small that doesn't, you know, it's all about practicality. You know, unless I have a big shipment from a supplier coming in, I don't want to pay $10 to ship a magazine. You know, that's probably a fourth or a fifth of the cost of the mag right there. So that's just another reason. And of all the gun shops that I've been to, Bass Pro, Cabela's, none of them have a 50 AE magazine when I've been there. They've always been 44 mag. So why not? Also, there's not a very big advantage to the 50 AE over the 44 Magnum. I mean, granted, you will carry a little more kinetic energy, but as far as the loads go and the reloading data, which I'm sure not a whole lot of people have even researched before leaving a comment like that, it's about the same. A 325 grain 50 caliber bullet flies at a maximum of about 1,431 feet per second. And a 44 Magnum flies at about, with the same grain bullet, same weight bullet, 325 grains, can fly at about the same speed. It's about 50 feet per second less. So you're not really gaining all that much advantage. Granted, it would be better for a lot bigger game like bear, hogs, stuff like that. But if that's what you're going to use it for, go with a 50. Yes, there are tons of applications for a 50 AE, but I don't do that. And if I ever did want to do that, I could buy a 50 AE barrel and a magazine, and I have a 50. So I don't know why people ask me that. If I wanted a 50, I would buy a 50. That's my answer to that. And I think a majority of these comments that people leave like that are coming from the video game world, or people that don't really think about what they're saying before they say it, because it really doesn't make all that much sense. Well, it's like, why would you buy a 40 Smith & Wesson Glock, like buy a Glock 22, when you could go buy a 10mm? It's the same reason. Ammo costs more. You have to buy special magazines, and it's harder to find. So, why, unless you're going bear hunting, there you go. That's a great bear hunting pistol. If that's what you do, buy a 10mm, not a 40. There you go. There's always a reason for something. So, that's my reason, because it's more practical for me. That's pretty much all I got to say. If you want a 50 AE, go for it. I'm not telling people to go out and buy a 44 Magnum because it's the best caliber ever. I didn't say that. It's what works for me. So, that's my 2 cents. I'm not trying to come off as being an a-hole or anything, but, I mean, really, think about what you're posting. It's just kind of frustrating to even have to do this. It's kind of common sense if you ask me. But, anyway, I hope I didn't offend anybody, and be safe. Have fun, guys. Thanks.